If you're looking for affordability and style, then this might be for you. What's going on, everybody? This is Jay, and this is the unboxing of the Kingzone N5. Looking at the box, we can obviously tell that this came directly from the company Kingzone, and the website is provided here on the box already. It took about 11 days to arrive. That's because they chose ePacket, and in the USA, ePacket, at least on my personal experience here in Florida, I usually get them no later than 2 weeks. In this case, it only took about 11 days. This phone is sold by many different companies out there, including Pandawil, Geekbind, DHgate, eBay, and many others. So you have plenty of options. Right now, the cheapest that I found this device was from geekbind.com, and it was about $120, but also the website kingzone.cc can sell it as well to you. You might get a better price. To be honest, the price is not included on their website, so you might have to go directly to the checkout. You might get it a little bit cheaper, who knows, but this phone, guys, has great specifications for a very good price, and also the design looks amazing. So what we're going to do first is go ahead and unbox it. This time I'll be doing it a little bit different. I'm going to place a music in the background, so make sure you guys enjoy it. Now we have taken this out of the shipping box, so let's go ahead and take a look around the Kingzone N5 box itself. That way you guys can become familiarized. The first thing we can see here is the Kingzone logo. We got the model. Looking towards the side, we're going to find nothing here but just the model of the phone. We find the Kingzone logo and the Kingzone writing. On the back is where we're going to find the specifications, and this phone comes with the MTK6735P. It is only clocked at 1 GHz and it is quad-core 64 bits. We also find the band supported. It is a 4G LTE device and supports about 4 bands, and also supports 3G, but I'm not sure if the 3G is going to work in the USA, neither the 4G LTE. Also, we find 2 GB of RAM. It comes 16 GB of internal storage, so that's quite nice considering the price of this phone is only $120. Also comes with the Android Lollipop 5.1. It has a 5-inch. It is a 5-point multi-touch screen with a resolution of 1280 by 720 pixels. Also supports HD recording. It is an ultra thin bezel. They're claiming it to be 6.3 millimeters, so I really can't wait to see that. And also comes with a 2600 mAh battery, and here on the bottom you're going to find that it comes with a Corning Gorilla Glass, I believe is number 3. Metal frame. It supports HotKnot. It comes with Wi-Fi, GPS, Glonass, and many other features, including the Bluetooth 4.0. So now let me go ahead and open the box so that way we can take a look at the piece inside. I'm not sure what color I got. It comes in 4 different colors. One of them is black, white, also blue and pink. So in this case I got the white and gold. Wow, this phone actually feels very thin by just grabbing at it. Let me go ahead and remove it out of this protector. And here we're going to see the beauty of the Kingzone N5 for just only $120. It comes with a Yamaha loudspeaker. And also, I believe that the software responsible for the recording is from Yamaha as well. We find the LED flash, the 13 megapixel sensor. We got the logo for Kingzone, and then on the bottom, you can see there the Kingzone logo. It is a 4G LTE device, as I mentioned. And they're providing some of the specifications, supports GPS, HDR, Wi-Fi, so those are pretty much basics. We do find a metal frame, and as you guys remember, about almost 6 months ago, I did unbox and review the Kingzone C1, which was very nice and stylish. Even though a lot of people complain about it, I thought it was a great phone for the price. So a 5-inch is actually a phone that feels very nice in the hand, very similar to the Samsung Galaxy S6, even though it is a 5.1. But I do like the fact that you can pretty much reach the entire screen with one hand, and this is great for those of you who like texting, like myself. I don't like to be holding a device with 2 hands, and that's one of the reasons as to why I didn't get the Note 5. So now let me go ahead and set this aside before we jump into the details of the phone and see what else comes inside of the box. The first thing we're going to find inside of the box is a divider. So let me go ahead and set this aside. Here we have the battery, and this is the 2600 power milliamp battery. Now it is quite thin and light, so I'm not sure if these are the real specifications. We know that Kingzone sometimes fake their specifications, but that's why we have reviews and testings, and I'll be giving you guys the details of the battery, how long it will last, and how good it is. So let me set this aside. Inside we find let me see here, this is the USB cable, and it appears that it is made by the company Kingzone. Judging by the logo, it is just the micro kind. Also we find here the earphones, and they are also made by Kingzone. I don't like these much. I never use them on any Chinese device. I just keep them around in case. Also we find a wall charger, and I got the European unfortunately, but I do have plenty of adapters around, and this is going to be just a 5-volt charger. I believe it's 1 amp. We don't have the fast charging technology on this device. It is not expected according to the price. Maybe later on in the year you're going to see devices with fast charging technology. It's going to be basically a standard feature. So we can see actually that this charger is on the 1 amp. So I'm not sure exactly how long it's going to take to charge. And yes, it is a 5 volts. Now, something very cool that I found inside of the box is that we have a case this time. Even though it is not the most protective case, it is always nice to see them. You can protect the device from day one, and you don't have to be worrying about getting accessories and such. Now, I'm not sure if it comes with a screen protector. I think I saw it in here, and yes, it does. That's another plus for this device. I am super excited, but it comes only with one, so make sure that you guys are extra careful when installing this on your phone. And then finally, we find the manuals. They come in English. They say Android. They don't seem to be specific for this product. As a matter of fact, this is not a quick start guide, even though it says it on there. This is more of a warranty guide. And here we can see some of the specifications once again. On the other side, we're going to find pretty much all that the phone comes with, including the buttons and such. So it looks very cool. And it does support leather cases. There's one that comes with a little window in case you guys want to use that feature. I think you had to purchase that separately. And there we have it for the quick start guide. Now guys, let me go ahead and set this aside and start up the phone. Well guys, and now that we have seen all the accessories included inside of the box, I have to say that by grabbing this phone, it feels amazing. I know I have repeated this more than one time, and maybe it's because for a very long time I haven't seen a 5-inch display device from China. So let me go ahead and remove the front protector. It doesn't have a screen protector, so it doesn't really matter how you guys treat it. Now from a first glance, it looks like it's going to be an edge-to-edge device, but no, it's going to have some black bezels around it. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but I can see them already. On the bottom, we have a menu key, we got a home key, and also a back key. Looking towards the upper side, we're going to find the ear speaker, which has a very unique design. You have a 5 megapixel sensor camera, also the proximity and light sensor as well. I do apologize for the blurriness, but there we can see it. It's a very nice and elegant device. On the left hand side, you're going to find here nothing but just a frame. On the top, you're going to find the charging port together with the 3.5mm headphone jack, and it does support OTG. Getting a look towards the right side of the device, here we're going to find the volume rockers up and down. Now, I have to say that according to the design of the button, it's going to be very confusing to know which one is the power button. I am assuming that it's the one on the bottom because it is a little bit more separated than these two buttons together. So it's going to make it a little bit confusing. If Kingzone wanted to do this style, then they should have made the power button on the other side of the phone. Finally, in the bottom, we have the microphone. Then looking towards the back of the phone is where we got that 13 megapixel sensor camera. It comes with the LED flash and again the Kingzone logo and such. Now getting a look inside of the phone, here we're going to see that this is a dual SIM dual standby device and supports TF cards up to 64 gigabytes. We also see here the sticker with the Kingzone branding and the model N5. It comes with 2 IMEI information, and I had to say guys that based on the build quality, it looks like a very nice and premium phone. I haven't yet turned it on and checked out the operating system, but I can say that this phone looks very cool. And the metal frame appears to be quite thick as well. And if I have to guess, this phone is about 170 grams without the battery, so it is quite heavy, and it's also very thin. I'm sure that this is not 6.3 millimeters, but I would guess that it is about 7.5 true specs, and also the camera is a little bit protruded on there. I'm not sure if you guys like that design or not, but what we're going to do next is go ahead and install the battery and see if this thing has any juice. So now here we are powering on the device. We're going to find out the logo in just a moment. There we can see the Kingzone logo, and I'm not sure if you guys agree, but this phone has a very nice design. I do like it, even though it's not going to be a true edge to edge. The design alone, I think it looks much better than the P7000 and possibly the P8000. The price is quite amazing, 120 bucks. And again, you can get this from different vendors out there, including DHgate, Geekbuying, Alibaba, you name it. Any company out there will pretty much sell this device. I got it directly from Kingzone this time. So here we're going to see the operating system. It's running on the Android 5.1 Lollipop. Let me see if I can go ahead and put the brightness to the max. Let's go ahead and check out the lock screen once more. And here it is. The first thing we can see, something standard, is the time. You also got the date, some notifications, and then on the top you can actually access all the toggles supported. So this is something that we have seen numerous times before. We find the dialer. We also got the unlock toggle, and then we got the camera toggle. So for now, let me just unlock it, and then here on settings we're going to confirm whether or not this is the Android 5.1, and it seems to be the 5.1 Lollipop. That's very cool. There we can see their logo, and let me see if I can play that annoying Flappy Bird copy game. And this is very hard, guys. I tried this for every single smartphone. I try and I fail. I'm not good at it. So the processor this time has been, I would say, downgraded a little bit. It's the one with the P at the end, MTK6735P. It's clocked only at 1 gigahertz. Now let me go ahead and confirm the RAM and make sure that they are not lying about that. So let's go here into apps. Let's go into running. And then here we're going to confirm it in just a moment. And yes, it does come with 2 gigabytes of RAM. We have about 1.6 available. That's very cool. The subtouch keys are kind of hard to see, but if you get the right angle, you can see them. They don't light up, unfortunately. The storage, let me see. It comes in a divided partition. We have two actually. We have one with 4 gigabytes, and we have the other one with about 9 gigabytes. A lot of you like that method, a lot of you don't. So we have to, on the review video, confirm if it's going to have any issues downloading applications. So here we have some of the Google apps. We find there the Play Store, we got Maps. We also got, let's see here, we have Google Settings, we have Hangouts. So it comes with the, I would say, the essentials for Google. That's very cool. Let me open the camera and test out that 13 megapixel sensor. Let me take a photo to the box. And it has autofocus. It appears to be working well. I saw it doing it by itself so far. So let me open the picture itself, and there we have it, guys. This is the quick look of that 13 megapixel sensor, and the focus seems to be quite cool. So we're going to be testing it on the review video. Also on settings, I want to show you that it does come with a HotKnot ability. I'm not sure if you guys can see that right there, but yes, it has a HotKnot, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and all the essentials that we usually get with Android. That's very, very, very cool. And then another application I want to open here briefly is the flashlight. I want to know how well the torch is working on the back, and it seems to be, it's not too bright, but it's not the worst either. Other than that, guys, it seemed like a very nice and snappy device. I will be bringing the review very, very soon. So for now, I think that has completed the unboxing of the Kingzone N5. Like always, if you guys do have any questions, please don't forget to comment down below. Like the video, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next one.